Hi guys, it's Stock Curry. Crypto crashed, the stock market's tanked, and meme stocks rallied. It's getting crazy out there. But don't worry, in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to profit. So let's get into it. Okay, first let me just talk about the stock market real fast before we get to the crypto crash that happened earlier on Tuesday. Now, one thing that I find very interesting about the stock market dropping on Tuesday, where the Dow was down 0.76% and the S&P was down 0.36%. I mean, those are pretty significant drops. And what's interesting is that the NASDAQ was actually up. In fact, a lot of the meme stocks, the high growth stocks, rose today while the overall market went down. Now, I've been talking about this for a long time, how even during a market correction or possibly a market crash, we could see high growth stocks rise as the overall market goes down. And it's basically, you think about it, it's just the exact opposite of what happened in March and April. March and April, we saw the Dow and S&P reach new all-time highs, while high growth stocks went down 50% or more. Right now, I think we might see the exact opposite. We might see the Dow and S&P drop while high growth stocks rise. And it's just sector rotation. It's just people pulling money out of these overvalued large cap stocks, and they're moving money into some of these smaller cap high growth stocks. It happens. It's just a matter of time. It's finally starting to occur. So that's all great news. Now, of course, we still do have the possibility of a market correction coming up. And earlier on Tuesday, I released a second video Tuesday afternoon talking about the 15 best long-term hold stocks to buy after we do get a market correction of 10% or more. And so make sure you go watch the video that I uploaded on Tuesday during the afternoon so that you know and can kind of get on your watch list some stocks that you might want to buy in your long-term portfolio once the market correction is over. Now, regarding cryptocurrencies, I'm actually going to talk about that in depth once we get to our stock pick section of this video. So let's get into that right now. For those of you guys who are new to this channel, my name is Stock Curry. I used to work as an analyst for some large investment banks, and now I analyze stock picks on YouTube. Every day, I spend hours and hours and hours watching YouTube videos, and then I consolidate all of the stock picks from the top YouTubers into a single video. I give you both the cliff notes on their stock picks as well as my analysis on their stock picks. Now, if anything I talk about today piques your interest, make sure you listen to who I say talked about that stock and then go watch their video to get the full details on what they said. Now, all I ask for putting all of this together for you guys is that you hit that like button, subscribe, and follow the page so that you can get notified when I release my next video. In fact, I'll give you 5 seconds to do that right now. Alright, before we get into today's stock and crypto picks, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I talk about today is a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold. These are just my opinions, which may or may not be accurate. Please do your own research before investing in any asset. If you're wondering what you're looking at right now, this is the Webull desktop app. Webull is what I use to trade stocks and crypto, and it is also what I use in all of my videos. If you'd like to get 2 free stocks worth up to $2,300, you can sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. When you sign up using my link in the description below and deposit just $100, Webull is going to send you 2 free stocks worth up to $2,300. Alright, let's get into our crypto picks first, and then we'll talk about our stock picks. First up is ETH. This is Ethereum. Cryptocurrencies across the board experienced a flash crash on Tuesday. Bitcoin dropped 14% in a matter of minutes. Ethereum dropped 17% in less than an hour. And Cardano dropped 20% in just 30 minutes. All cryptocurrencies experienced this flash crash on Tuesday, where they dropped 15 to 30% in less than an hour. A lot of people, including myself, who watched the drop happen, ended up loading up once crypto started to rebound. StockMo bought SOL and ETH. Larry Jones bought ADA. I personally bought ADA, DOGE, and XLM. Now, all of these are short-term trades for me. I'm just looking for these cryptos to rebound about 20% and then I'll drop them. StockMo, who is holding a lot of crypto, said he lost over $100,000 during the flash crash. The flash crash also caused multiple exchanges to crash as well. Both Coinbase and BlockFi crashed today. Apex Clearing, which handles crypto trading on Webull and Robinhood, also crashed. Other exchanges, including Binance and Crypto.com, were fine and were able to handle the increased volume. By the way, if you're still buying and selling crypto on Coinbase, I recommend switching to Crypto.com so that you don't get stuck when the app crashes. I have a link for Crypto.com on my promotions page, along with an offer for $25 in free crypto if you want to check it out. Next up is XTZ. This is Tezos. Larry Jones said he likes XTZ now that it is down over 20% on the day. XTZ hit a high of $8.42 a few months ago. Larry Jones made a bold prediction that XTZ would get back to an all-time high within the next 30 days. Now, I would love that because I have a lot of money invested in XTZ. I don't think it will happen that fast, but if it does, I'll be very happy. And now onto our stock picks, and first up is ATER. This is Ethereum. ZipTrader said he has been increasingly impressed with ATER. Interest is building on social media platforms such as Reddit, and ZipTrader said more interest in the stock suggests more breakout opportunities. ATER is not only good as a short squeeze candidate, it is also looking good technically. The 10-day and 21-day EMAs are about to cross, which is quite bullish. And the RSI is only at 54, which implies ATER still has a lot more upside potential. Next up is BBIG. This is Vinco Ventures. ZipTrader nailed it with BBIG. BBIG ran up massively on Tuesday, finishing the day up over 21%, and then up another 9% after hours. Now, as Keenan Grace pointed out, things are getting ridiculous on BBIG. There are 0 shares left available to borrow. The borrow fee is all the way up to 111%. Keep in mind that the most a short seller can make on a stock is 100%. And check this out. Fintel ranks BBIG number 1 out of 5,478 stocks for short squeeze potential. Part of the reason this is such a good short squeeze play is because the float is only 49 million shares. Amazingly, the volume has been over 200 million shares on multiple days. Keenan Grace said that if BBIG has a pullback, then he is looking for it to drop down to $8.60 before running back up again. And next up is CLOV. This is Clover Health. This is a Medicare Advantage provider. ZipTrader talked about how CLOV took off on Tuesday and is in what appears to be the beginning of another short squeeze. CLOV was up over 22% on Tuesday, and it continued to go up in the after hours. This is a stock that I've been holding for over a month, waiting for it to short squeeze again. So keep your eye on this one. It could run up to $30 again like it did back in June. And next up is COIN. This is Coinbase. This is a platform that is used to trade cryptocurrencies. StockMo bought COIN on Tuesday. COIN crashed during the crypto flash crash on Tuesday. The stock was down over 4% on Tuesday after the Coinbase app crashed. I purchased both a call option and a put option on COIN. I think COIN is going to move drastically from here, but I'm not sure which direction. It could break below the 10-day EMA and turn bearish, or it could rebound and continue higher. It's at a technical crossroad right now. I just hope it doesn't trade flat, because then both my call and put option will expire worthless. But I don't think it'll trade flat. I really think COIN is going to move. It'll either drop due to bad PR since it crashed on Tuesday, or it'll jump because the increased trading volume on Tuesday will have resulted in increased profits. We'll just have to watch it over the next few days to see what it does. I think we'll get some clarity on the price movement on Wednesday, and I will most likely sell one of my options on Wednesday, either the put option or the call option, depending upon which way the stock moves. Next up is DKNG. This is DraftKings, and they're an online sports betting company. StockMo nailed this one. He said DKNG would rise once football season opened up, so long as there weren't any glitches with it. And that is exactly what happened. DKNG was up over 4% on Tuesday. StockMo thinks the price is still too low, and he reiterated his $80 year-end price target. I'm not going to give you my opinion on this one because I have a terrible track record analyzing DKNG, so we'll just go with what StockMo said. Next up is HIMS. This is Hims and Hers Health. They're a direct-to-consumer telehealth company. Tom Nash reviewed HIMS on Tuesday to determine if it would be a good long-term hold or not. First, Tom Nash likes how HIMS is a direct-to-consumer telehealth company versus TDOC, which is a business-to-business telehealth company. Tom Nash also likes the telehealth business overall, especially with the pandemic changing the way people do business. Tom Nash also likes their gross profit margin growth and how it has grown from 29% in 2018 to 54% in 2019 to 74% in 2020. With that kind of gross profit margin, it will be easy for HIMS to become profitable. HIMS was also able to accomplish in 3 years what it took TDOC 20 years to accomplish in relation to the number of consultations they have given. So HIMS is growing significantly faster than TDOC is. Tom Nash said the fact that HIMS dropped after merging is a good thing, because it brought the share price down to a reasonable level. Now, while Tom Nash loves the revenue growth, he doesn't like the fact that they are burning cash. So overall, Tom Nash likes HIMS as a growth story, but did warn that HIMS is not yet profitable, so it does have some risk. Tom Nash gave an $11 price target on HIMS, which represents a 28% upside potential from Tuesday's closing price. I also want to point out that technically, HIMS is looking very bullish right now. The RSI is rising and it's only at 56, so it has plenty more upside to go from here. The MACD is still rising and the candles are all above the 10-day EMA and the 21-day EMA, and the 10-day and 21-day EMAs are about to cross, which is also bullish. So now would be a great time to buy into HIMS if you're interested in this stock. Next up is NIO. This is NIO, and they're a Chinese EV manufacturer. Keen and Grace let us know that NIO just announced a $2 billion share offering. The stock was down over 3% after hours on that news. Now, as Keen and Grace pointed out, NIO will be selling up to 50 million shares. They currently have 1.64 billion shares outstanding, so we're talking 3% of the total shares outstanding. In fact, the 3% drop in price after hours on NIO just priced in the share offering. So I do expect NIO to finish Wednesday down about 3%, but I expect it to continue going back up after that. Next up is PLNHF. This is Planet 13, and they're an MMJ retailer. Jeremy with Financial Education covered PLNHF on Tuesday. He talked about how Florida has one of the largest medical MMJ industries in the nation. Jeremy also explained how Florida's law creates a high barrier to entry since dispensaries must be vertically integrated, meaning they need to manage their own operations from cultivation and processing to distribution and sales. That is something that Planet 13 already does, and they do it well. Now, there are only 22 MMJ license holders in Florida, and no more licenses are being issued. So it's very hard to get into Florida. Jeremy with Financial Education let us know that Planet 13 is now purchasing one of those 22 current license holders in Florida. PLNHF is going to create a new store in Florida called Planet 13 Florida. This will strictly be a medical MMJ treatment center for the time being, but Planet 13 will be able to quickly expand into recreational use later on once Florida legalizes it. Also, the license that PLNHF just purchased gives Planet 13 the ability to build an unlimited number of dispensaries in Florida. PLNHF said it was crucial for them to enter the Florida market prior to the recreational use becoming legalized, so that they will be well positioned to take advantage ahead of time. PLNHF plans to start with 3 superstores with locations in Orlando, Miami, and Tampa. I will also point out that technically PLNHF is looking quite bearish right now. I would wait for this to bottom out and start going back up before buying in. And next up is RSI. This is Rush Street Interactive, and they're a gambling company. StockMo brought up RSI again. StockMo last mentioned RSI back on August 9th when it closed at $12.67. RSI is now up over 30% in the last month. StockMo gave a $20 year-end price target on RSI. And just like DraftKings, I'm not going to be giving you my opinion on this one. I just don't get these online gambling companies. They are way overvalued in my opinion, but apparently I'm wrong because they keep going up. And last up is VLTA. This is Volta Charging. They're a manufacturer of EV charging stations, not to be confused with Volta Charger, which manufactures magnetic charging cables for phones. The VLTA was a SPAC and they merged a few weeks ago. The stock has been volatile in the past few weeks and looked like it was going to drop. But on Tuesday it rebounded, getting to over $10 at one point, and closing the day up over 6%. Larry Jones discussed the long-term potential in VLTA. VLTA makes 10% of its revenue by displaying ads on their charging stations. Larry Jones thinks VLTA will benefit from the infrastructure bill that Congress is working on passing. And because VLTA gets 10% of its revenue from ad placements, VLTA has a chance to become more profitable than other charging station companies such as ChargePoint. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video and get a lot out of it. Comment down below what your favorite cryptocurrency is to buy on the dip. And if you're looking for a broker to trade both crypto and stocks on, you can sign up for Webull using my link in the description below. When you sign up for Webull using my link in the description below and deposit just $100, Webull's going to send you 2 free stocks worth up to $2,300. Now, if you're looking to trade cryptocurrencies exclusively and you're looking for a wide range of cryptos, then I recommend Crypto.com. I have a link to Crypto.com in the description as well as an offer for $25 in free crypto. Finally, if you're looking to buy some stocks and you're not a US resident, or if you want to buy OTC penny stocks, or if you just don't like payment for order flow, then I recommend Interactive Brokers. Interactive Brokers is a great trading platform. They have highly discounted trading throughout the entire world. Trades start at just $1 US, $1 Canadian dollar, 4 euros, or 6 Australian dollars, depending upon where you live. And I do want to let you know that both Webull and Interactive Brokers offer the full pre-market and after hours trading from 4 a.m. until 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're currently on a broker like TD Ameritrade or Robinhood and you don't have access to the full pre-market hours, then I definitely recommend you consider either Webull or Interactive Brokers. Now, finally, I want to remind you guys that I have material connections with both Webull and Interactive Brokers, so whenever you sign up for either one of those, not only are you going to get a great broker to trade with, you're also going to help me to continue to produce these great videos for you. Finally, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and follow the page if you haven't already. I hope you have a lot of success trading, and I will see you tomorrow.